It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today we're watching episode 6, season 1 of FARGO, called Buridan's donkey, I guess. It's a curse word that YouTube might not be thrilled about us saying this early in the video. But
yeah.
The title will be said, I think, at some point during the episode.
Maybe.
So,
sometimes they don't say them in the episode. They're just relevant parables,
it's just,
right?
Yeah, it feels like it would, in order for that to even, I don't know, it seems like a reference to something specific, but, whatever.
Right.
Who knows?
So, what's going on Fargo? We've got all kinds of crime craziness. We've got Lester in the hospital still, right?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and then the cop wanted to go talk to him, but he was still out or like sleeping.
A little bit delirious. Yeah. And so he might have given her some information accidentally, you know?
That's right, yeah. He got the bad infection in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And
they know it was a shotgun pellet.
That's right.
So that's not good either.
His story
for him.
needs to change now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And what else?
I mean, you can't change your story at this point, right?
No, I mean, it's very clear that he's lying, and even Bill buys it now. So
yeah.
It's, Lester, I think, is gonna have some wiggling to do to get out of trouble.
Yeah. Melvo showed up outside of Gus's apartment building.
Being sketchy.
Yeah, being sketchy.
Intimidating the neighbor.
Yep.
And he's also moving forward with the blackmail plot that seems like
right.
Stavros is gonna pay.
That's right. He said, we're done. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna pay.
Yep.
Yeah, because he brought down the beginning of the plagues on his house.
A plague of pet store crickets.
That's right. Huh. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean,
I feel like those are the moving pieces right now, at least.
Yeah, pretty much. We've got, I mean, because yeah, Gus is still just trying to figure out how to go after Malvo after he so convincingly threw off the police department. So what do you do then, you know?
Yeah. I guess we'll have to find out.
All right, should we dive in?
Absolutely. We have a Patreon. Check it out in the link below. We got full-length reactions over there. We got edited videos that are ahead of the YouTube, so if you want to watch ahead, you can do it there. Movie polls, stuff like that. Help us figure out what to watch or don't. That's up to you. Let's watch Fargo.
Love fish.
Yeah, me too. God, this looks so good.
Yeah, it does. Cut the face off, though. I don't like the face.
You're not supposed to eat the face.
Well, I know. Don't serve it to me with the face on it.
Hi, can you take this back and remove the face, please?
Yield so far 9,000 credit card numbers with a credit limit of approximately 1.1 million.
It's a business meeting.
Yeah, what is even happening here? Yeah, I mean, it seems like a backroom business meeting, though.
Assets deployed, Mr. Wrench and Mr. Numbers. 3 days plus lodging.
There's their names, finally.
Not apprehend. Dead. Don't care extramarital. Don't care not related. Kill and be killed. Head in a bag. There's the message.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Gotta enforce the rules.
Fine.
Welcome, ladies, to Turkish Delight.
Just fantasizing.
Turkish Delight. Your wish is our command.
God, and then you get kicked back into reality.
Yeah.
Time to make the call.
Maybe I don't want to know, you know, because this maybe something got broken there in the night.
Spent some time getting pissed off.
Like trust. What's in the bags? Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 60-40, right? You know, with me getting, you know, because, you know, am I or am I not doing all the...
You're about to be in the bags, dude.
You know, hey, why is there paper on the windows?
I mean, to think that you're in the situation where you created the situation that's gonna end in your death. I feel like you'd just be like, what's happened? With the gloves? You know, what's going on here?
He's still just, like, chatting with him even after he bolted him into a closet overnight.
Whoa. You about to die, bro?
I mean, the medication
Yeah.
thing, you might be in some health danger.
Yeah. Once upon a time, there was a little boy.
He was born in a field and raised in the woods. At night, he would look at the lights in the houses and he would want.
It seems like Malvo is the one obsessed with parables.
Yeah.
And out of the darkness, the wolves came, whispering.
This would be so terrifying.
Say, Gustafson parking garage. High noon.
Gustafson parking garage, that's a Fargo the movie
Yeah,
reference.
yeah, yeah.
Wade Gustafson. Killed in a parking garage.
Right.
So is the Greek the boy, or...
Give me that duffel over there and I'll tell you.
Well, no, you can just clarify that to me without me turning my back to you. That would be cool.
What's with all the duct tape?
What is that, a blender?
Mm-hmm.
Expect poor road conditions and even closures. So, folks, please avoid driving today unless you absolutely have to.
This is interesting.
I avoid going out.
They're introducing a crazy blizzard.
The big storm, yeah.
You really think this Malvo fellow was at your apartment?
Not at the apartment, outside. My neighbor, he does the watch. So he saw this. So the neighbor, Jewish fella, he gives the guy a warning, you know, a kind of move along. Said the fellow was real menacing in return.
Yeah.
That's his demeanor.
Talked about how maybe he was gonna come back and kill the neighbor and his family.
Sounds like him, doesn't it?
Well, SUV of some type, company car.
Which company?
The grocery chain, you know, July and January.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good lead. I mean, Malvo's being a
This
little...
Malvo fella saying he's a pastor.
sticking around a little too long.
So, I'm not sure of the connection there.
Well, maybe we should drive over. See what they say.
Yeah.
Well, and when Gus was wondering why was he on that street on foot, he was out by Stavros' house, right?
That's
So you
right.
can make that connection too.
Yeah.
And how are we feeling there, Mr. Nygaard?
Oh, yeah. Real good. Ready to go home.
Well, now that's up to him, I suppose. So how's your pain level on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah, not bad.
So maybe a 3?
Dude.
What's with,
You are in here because you punched a police officer, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Creech, I'll be back to take you to radiology in 10 minutes.
He's just so suspicious. He's just so bad at, like, playing it cool. Like, he does everything exactly the opposite that an innocent person would do it.
Yeah.
Like this. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing?
Trying to bounce.
In a hospital gown? And of course the window's locked.
Lester, it's me.
Just never has an honest interaction.
No.
Cut my hand on some rusty nail. Not sure how that involves local law enforcement.
You didn't come up with a story in all that time?
Chief got murdered.
Well, heck, I think I'd remember that. Unless, I don't know, with a head injury, maybe.
Shut up.
You're lying.
Oh.
He came to my house, I almost died. Did you tell her that?
Don't lie to me.
Yeah, dude.
You said you were kidnapped. You called me in a meeting, said you were mixed up in something.
That's right.
Oh, I was just pranking.
No, you said you were in the trunk of a car, said a couple fellas grabbed you.
That's not pranking, dude.
What the heck is going on?
Chaz, I swear to you, this is all just a... Heck, you're my brother. You should be on my side.
Maybe he just has a different understanding of what on your side means.
Right.
Lester.
I did not do this. Anything.
Well, they think you did. Or know who did, so you gotta give him something.
I mean, he can tell that you're not being straightforward.
No.
You gotta give him someone.
You have got to stand by me here.
You've been a burden.
Stand by you even though, you know, even if you're
done.
a murderer.
You're not right in the world.
Yeah.
Chaz.
Seems like Chaz is kind of a dick, but he's seeing the truth there.
Yeah. And he doesn't like being lied to, which I understand.
Right. I mean, he's kind of a dick, but maybe it's because we see from Lester's perspective, and Lester is horrible, so his brother doesn't like him.
Just a massive fuck up all the time. He seems like he's just... I have a feeling this isn't the first time his brother's been asked to just like, you know, just trust me. You know?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Stop doing sketchy stuff, man.
What's the move?
He's gonna be sent to radiology.
That poor guy.
Yeah, dude.
Is he drugged up or something? How is he not reacting to being manhandled like this?
Yeah, it seems like he probably is.
What if somebody walks in while you're doing this?
Yeah. Well, then, yeah, that's sort of the thing. Is like this is for all the marbles here. Like,
sure, yeah. Playing for
if
keeps.
somebody walks in while you're doing this, it's over, man.
Can you take that?
Go!
For like, what are they about to do to him? Like, this is such a big gamble to become the other guy who's at the hospital, you know? Making the most of a situation, I guess.
Someone will be out for you in a minute.
I love his character arc. It's really his, you know, he seemed like such an unassuming kind of weak person, and he's like pure evil now. Like,
some people are just waiting for the opportunity to be evil, you know?
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I feel like following exit signs is just a better move than trying to worry about cleaning up.
Right. Yeah,
is that the outside, that exit sign right there? More clothes? Oh no, a car.
So the deputy was just gone.
No, the deputy outside his room saw somebody else in the other bed still.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Maybe he and Malvo weren't foes there at the end. Maybe they colluded on this whole thing.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing is that they didn't really. Not that part.
They've got like 85% of the story though.
Yeah. The snow seems like it's getting thicker throughout the episode. That's cool.
Gotta make Minnesota as a character in Fargo stories.
Not too late to get off the pot. It's a lot of damn money.
Not about the money. It's bigger than the...
Yeah. God is mad, man.
Yeah.
Give me an hour and head back. Tell the damn kid. Love him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that.
What did he realize?
Pack your shit.
Gotta bury it again?
Two-faced.
What's that?
When someone's a liar, that's what you say. He's two-faced. Like he's got one face for telling the truth and another for...
Yeah, we get it.
When a dog goes rabid, right, there's no mistaking it for a normal dog.
Yeah.
I see what you're
Here
saying.
we
It's
are,
scarier
we're
because
supposed to be, us.
you don't know who else is like that.
Yeah. How long do you actually get knocked out for when you're hit over the head? The TV and movies, it's like, can be like an hour and a half, you know, like whatever.
I was knocked out hitting my head skateboarding once and was out for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not very long.
Took him until now to realize he was in a bad situation.
He's an idiot. Yeah, I mean, seems like it'd be pretty obvious.
In case Stavros does call the cops, we want to make sure they're too busy to respond. That's part one.
This is like Batman Dark Knight as well.
A little bit, yeah.
Where the doctors are the terrorists and the
the clowns are the hostages.
Part two is, have you ever had Turkish delight? It's disgusting.
I haven't.
Me either.
You gotta do it, right?
I'd be insulted if you didn't try.
Yeah, dude, he knew he was gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
That was fast.
Yep.
How scary is it to be this guy?
Oh my god. And just the... I don't know, it's just so evil. It's the knowledge that there are people out there like that scares me still. I know I've said that before, but it's just like, man.
No, that's right. That's where he put it.
That's right.
Sink that to the bottom of a lake.
Do you still have that?
Drive 3 lakes away and sink that in.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Fancy photos of Pearl.
Ooh. He's making like a fake, like the murderer took trophies and is ditching them. That's very smart. That's very smart.
Mr. Creech?
This poor nurse, you
Yeah.
know, she's so confused.
The theme of the show is like the people just kind of trying to go about their lives assuming that they're not like just adjacent to some horrible shit happening that you would never imagine.
Yeah.
Anyone there?
For real? That's where you keep the key to your gun locker?
If you thought that Lester Nygaard was a halfway redeemable person, you're wrong.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
I mean, Chaz was saying to him, if you want them to stop looking at you, you gotta give them somebody.
Anybody else, though? Yeah, dude. Do you have any humanity left in you?
His nephew kind of looks like him. Like, any affection for your nephew? There he is.
Yep. What are you doing, man?
Why does Chaz have so many guns?
Yeah, I don't know. Some people just really like guns, man. They just really, really like them. What are you doing? Why are you still here? This is stupid, man. He should be gone. Trying to get your finger. I guess it would be at this point only fingerprints, right? No DNA.
Yeah.
Yet here. I see. So he brought a gun to school. It's going to be an investigation, and they're going to find his the hammer and everything else.
Yeah, you put it together.
Don't go there, you know that.
Oh!
I mean, I guess time is crucial, right? Oh.
Yeah, he just doesn't even think it's weird.
I mean,
You
maybe
know?
it's a little weird, but he doesn't care, and his
Yeah.
uncle is an ordinary sight, so yeah,
Right.
it's just like, okay.
It's like he must have been be here for some reason.
Right,
you know,
yeah.
Probably grabbing something. Or...
I don't want to be asked what I'm up to at school. I'm not going to talk.
Try to get an ID on that company car. Not much like this fella threatening people.
What you thinking about?
I never wanted to be a cop, you know? I mean...
Why would you ever stumble into this job?
I always wanted to work for the post office. And be a mailman.
That's a very respectable, honorable
I like
job.
that you get to see the same people every day.
Seems well suited to Gus, too.
Mm-hmm. Sure does. Yeah, that's funny.
When I applied, they were on a hiring freeze. Then this pal from high school tells me the local PD's hiring, so took the bus downtown. Never thought they'd take me.
Did it because he had to apply for jobs.
Right.
Greta's mom passed, and she was the one with the paycheck, so... Oh, jeez. I wonder what that's about.
Shots fired. Jeez, in this blizzard, too.
Multiple shots fired. Property damage. No injury reports at this time. And perps are still thought to be inside.
At least Malvo wasn't shooting pedestrians. He just fired shots out the window.
This is Lieutenant Schmidt, Duluth Police Department. I'm ordering you to throw your weapon and come out with your hands.
Maybe I'm just, you know, movie and TV oriented here, but like, I feel like in real life, that was the situation. I would assume that there was something more happening inside.
Yeah, I think they do.
Inside,
yeah.
Like, not that there's just people in there and with a gun, but like, there's a bigger set of events that's happening.
I'm sure they do think that. They don't know what, just that the people on the street are now at risk. Got a breach.
Yep. Oh, man!
Shots
I
fired.
guarantee that they engage immediately when they go in, right? I bet he never imagined this is how his blackmail scheme would turn out.
Play stupid games, though, you know. Oh, man. This just feels so unfair.
Imagine how scary it is to be the guy in the front with the riot shield.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Gotta go through. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, he's all fucked up now.
Yeah. Well, and he's, you know, got the gun pointed at them and can't not.
Okay, I think he's dead now.
Would the police department admit this is what happened if this was what happened? Like, look, he was taped up to a frame with a gun pointed at us and we couldn't tell that until it was over.
I feel like it would be hard for anyone to fault them.
Yeah,
you know,
it
somebody
would.
else set this up specifically for this to happen. And it's
Right.
like,
And be like, none of our officers are at fault. We'll find the man responsible for this and charge him with this murder.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, they did what they're supposed to do in that situation.
Yep. Perfectly executed. Someone else is the evil one in this situation for sure.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh no! Ooh!
I love characters with theme music.
Yeah.
The wrench and numbers music. Whoa!
Alright, man. He's not in there anymore like that. See, I wonder how used to it he is to not be in complete and total control of the situation, you know?
It's probably rare for him, yeah.
Shots fired. 4-3 to Hunter. Requesting backup.
Yeah, it's like how much of him is going like, oh, fuck. But
Yeah.
how much of it is like, okay, so I need to go over here and take that guy out, grab his gun, you know?
Yeah, can you stay calm in this situation? You're massively outgunned and outnumbered.
Honestly, dude, I think a true psychopath like he is can keep his cool.
Can stay calm?
Yeah. Here you go. Hey, this dude is like evil Jason Bourne.
A little bit.
What do you think? Accident, I guess. Words exchanged, differences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of bullets
Seems
for
like
that
it,
fender bender.
at least. But no words exchanged.
No.
And it wasn't an accident.
Right, yeah, I don't think automatic weapons come out during a car accident getting heated.
Maybe not so much at this time period, but nowadays I'm not so sure anymore.
Oh, okay.
Did you just get him under the armpit?
Yes, he did.
That's it.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Time to answer the question. Oh, man.
Yeah, well, goodbye.
I mean, the way I said the plan was pretty much how he did it.
Yep. Just gone.
Yep.
One down.
Sneak behind this guy. Let's get him and then grab his gun and...
He's dead, I think.
Yeah, Molly's moving on. Keep it together, Gus.
This is a cool episode. The blizzard situation is... It's like, Silence of the Lambs, like the last scene where she can't see anything and she's just... Yeah, who's shooting what? Oh, Gus, come on, man. Keep it real!
Halt!
No! No! Oh, no. No way. No way.
Well, he was very scared.
No way.
Now it's still snowing, and there's a suspect out there, at least one. How do you remember the right spot?
I don't think you ever forget this spot.
I guess that's probably true.
They were stuck there for a while, too.
So after everything, Malvo doesn't get the money? What did he spend all that time and effort for?
Right. So many people are dead for this money, again. Same money. I mean, probably not exactly the same dollars in there, but, you know.
Same $1 million.
Yep, it's all right back where it was.
Or I guess it's $1 million short 80 grand, because that's how much Peter Stormare thought they were getting, so that's what Steve Buscemi takes out to bring back to him.
Oh, yeah, that's right,
Because Steve, like, Lundegaard was the only one who knew it was actually $1 million. Those two guys thought it was 80 grand.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go, Stavros. All is right with the world.
What the heck was that?
What the hell?
That's a lot of fish. Like Squidfall from Watchmen?
Yeah. Was that one of the plagues?
No, definitely not. Yeah, that'd be very bizarre.
Yeah. What the hell is going on here?
Whoa!
Buddy?
I was having a out-of-body experience here. What the hell is going on?
No, I mean, what do you mean? Oh, Dimitri!
Oh. Fuck. Yeah. What
There's the last plague, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't understand how the fish happened.
Yeah.
Just gonna sit there and reflect on what you've done. Like, boy, I am evil. Just straight up.
Yeah. Maybe I deserve to be in trouble for the things I've done. No. Oh, God.
He's like, hey, I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. There we go.
Wow.
Fargo.
Yeah.
That's an exciting episode, isn't it?
It sure is. Man, this show just is... They're killing everybody for the money again.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the perfect, it's like this cursed box of money. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, and like, I'm not even gonna look at you so that I won't be able to even tell if this is the thing, but I feel like every season of the show, you've said it's a different story, and I'm wondering if the money is like the touch point that keeps like keeps everything connected in some way.
Yeah, that's an interesting thought.
Yeah, but it's just incredible that they've managed to have another story with all these sorted characters and everything, and it's like everyone's just gonna end up dead or in prison. It's like,
and it's like Margie says at the end of the movie, and for what? For a little bit of money.
Right? Yeah.
There's
exactly.
more to life than a little money. Don't you know that?
The fish.
Yeah, the fish fell out of the sky.
The fish, yeah.
I wonder if there is any documentation of a real such event in northern Minnesota in early 2006.
It's based on true events.
That's
so.
right, yes, of course.
Yeah, I mean...
That's not the most fantastical thing that happens in this show over the seasons that they always purport to be real, so yeah.
But I wonder if... I'm just wondering if that gets explained at all, or if we're supposed to assume, you know... Is it something that's like referenced in passing that we missed, you know, like, oh, like, there's a shipment of fish coming, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I mean, the opening of the episode was like all those restaurant fish all crammed together.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've heard like odd news stories over the years in the past of like a bunch of frogs fell from the sky, and what, like, it's usually aquatic animals of some kind, and they fall from the sky, so people think that there's some sort of like water cycle phenomenon that, you know, sweeps up animals in rare instances or something. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
I think I have heard of such a thing happening before. Like, I see fish falling from the sky, and it's not the same as, like, raccoons or something like that. Where it seems like it's just something that doesn't seem like it's entirely impossible and supernatural.
Yeah.
It just seems very freak occurrence.
It's also a situation where usually aquatic animals need to be transported quickly. They're also edible, so we transport them more. You know, having a bunch of raccoons seems silly. You know,
exactly. Yeah, I just picked an animal at random, but yeah, so maybe they can fall from an airplane.
That's what I was thinking. You know, it sort of make, you know, they're transported from ocean climates into some places like Minnesota. So, you know, plane losing its cargo would make probably the most sense.
Definitely, you have
it's
like
also a more fun story to be like, it's just the rain evaporates the frogs up.
Animals.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I don't know. Yeah. So there's that whole thing, and then we have the blackmailer showdown with the police.
Jesus.
Unfortunate conclusion.
But that's, you know, it's kind of one of those situations where I feel like it was really well written. Nobody's reaction to the situation felt like unreasonable based on what they knew at the time. Malvo set it up perfectly, so like even when they get there and they think the shots aren't being fired anymore, there's going to be more shots.
Exactly, yeah. Somebody will still be shooting after he's long away from the scene. Did you see too that he set up a big spotlight behind Glenn Howerton so that like when they come in, they're looking into this big light and they can't even really tell who's standing there. Just somebody and a gun is what they see.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to see the duct tape or any details.
Exactly.
Also, I think a flashbang would probably be the first like thing they would do in order to, because they can't see inside.
Disorient the opponents.
Yeah, wild.
Crazy stuff.
And then
Gus shot Molly.
Yeah, Molly's dead. It's very sad. It's very sad. I saw like almost like a blossoming friendship or like, you know, maybe like romance happening. Molly seems like she's a little like lonely. And Gus seems like he's a little lonely, and them being brought together in this sort of like under this like this professional way where they're like a team working together.
But it's a high pressure situation too, you know, so that causes bonds as well.
Right. Seems like the perfect sort of TV show or movie version of how a relationship starts. You're always in a bunch of super high stress situations and against all odds and against the system that's like trying to keep you from working together on this thing that you both think is really important, and then you fall in love. But she's dead now and he shot her.
Yeah, so what effect is that going to have on him, do you think? His whole speech about, I didn't even really want to be a police officer. And then sees how he responds to a very high stress situation.
Yeah, well, it also completely destroys any credibility that he was maybe built. I mean, Molly got her department kind of on board with looking for the right person, and Gus totally shit the bed and like
Molly's better at explaining the whole thing too. Gus can't always explain it well.
Yeah, and I mean, he's also kind of, his credibility's already down the tubes, and now he's probably not going to be a police officer anymore after that. That's
I think
a big
you get in
whoopsie-doodle.
some hot water for doing that, for sure.
So
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time even like seeing where the rest of this goes from here. I mean, the show's been good at doing that so far, but not really in a way of like, you know, like some shows, they try to prevent you from seeing what the next step is going to be by just like throwing a completely different set of circumstances at you every time and be like, oh, well, see, you didn't see that twist coming. And it's like, well, you just wrote a completely different situation into this to make it. But this show seems cohesive and the events continue on.
Yeah.
But I can't tell what direction it's going to go.
Other shows will keep you guessing by dragging it out and interjecting stuff that makes you like have to stop and think more, but Fargo keeps you guessing by rolling faster than you expect it to, and you just keep going, well, wait a minute, now what? Like you sort of like you already thought that, you know, you don't know things that you expected to build to at the end instead of just like unfold right away.
Like Molly needed to survive in order for any of what I thought was going to happen next to be able to happen, you know? And Gus needed to have credibility. Like, those two characters needed to be consistent in order for the story to continue in any way, shape, or form the way that it, like, should have done. So, I don't even think, I mean, I'm sort of thinking Gus is no longer a player in all this after
You think
this.
so? I mean, yeah, it's...
From a narrative perspective, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but from a... You just shot another police officer dead in the street, and she was the only one giving you credibility, basically.
Yeah,
it was
but
like,
it might be all the more personal for him now, you know? Because, you know, the personal damage this has done to his own mind and his own soul. He's gotta run that down, right?
Yeah. There's something that kind of differentiates the two main characters from the movie and the show that I think, you know... Well, what was the main character's name in the movie?
Margie.
No, sorry, not the one who was introduced 45 minutes in.
Jerry Lundegaard.
Yeah, that's right. What, Jerry Lundegaard?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry
Okay,
Lundegaard is William H.
sense,
Macy in the movie.
That's
Lester
right.
Nygaard is the guy in this.
Gotcha. So their names are kind of similar.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, yeah. But Jerry was, he was motivated by something, like, tangible. He was having financial problems and was trying to figure out how to get that problem solved.
Yeah, he'd committed fraud, right? Like he'd taken out loans on cars that didn't exist.
Right, yeah.
He
He needed the money now, otherwise he would have been in really hot water. And Lester just seems to have killed his wife in cold blood.
Yeah,
because she made him
Lester's
mad. Yeah.
more reckless. Yeah, Jerry seems more like a calculated criminal who's bad at it. Lester is somebody who fell backwards into being a criminal and is like, well, I guess I'm a criminal now.
He was actually kind of good at it.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's bad at lying and stuff like that, but he's got the mind for it. You know? He's got criminal ideas.
The whole thing of no human being would ever do something so terrible. You know, it's like, it can't possibly be that, you know, this guy framed his brother and left his, you know...
Exactly, yeah. At what point do you come up with that as your theory of the case?
Right.
It's not going to happen.
Oof. Yeah, this show's awesome.
It's rough.
Anyway, yeah, that's all I got for today. I think.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks so much for watching with us, everybody. I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Catch Up Packets.
You betcha.
You sure do.